Hey everyone, it is Celesta
I'm Hallie.
from Evolve.com. Great to see you today. I was just bringing up a topic that I literally just made up to Hallie, and I want to kind of see where the conversation goes. But outsourcing leadership, and I guess I don't really mean outsourcing leadership. I really mean who in your organization is responsible to inspire and motivate people? Do you have a chief people officer? Do you have someone who's really there? And even if you have that person, which would be awesome, who is working with your team directly? And I think there's so much pressure right now. And I see it on LinkedIn, right? We see it kind of in the news, Forbes, Fortune. Leaders, you have to be doing this. Leaders, you have to be empathetic. And I'm like, has anyone who's written this ever been the person who also has to look at budgets and figure out like what everyone's doing and is the project running on time and meet with the board and be responsible? Like there are so many pressures that I outsource my leadership sometimes to you. So that's why I was bringing it up with Hallie, is because I think that sometimes like I can't lead every person on my team well. Some of them are going to have needs that I'm not the person for them. I know enough about my skills and my lack of skill in certain areas to be able to say, Hallie, I think you're going to be better for this person or for this time or for this project or for this client. We've had clients where I outsource leadership to Hallie. So I guess that's what I mean is if I am the leader of a department of 50 or of 10, and I've got, 300 direct reports beyond my direct team, who do I make responsible to motivate them? Or do I just accept that I'm going to be the person everyone comes to? Those are my questions. So I'm just curious what everyone's thoughts are, including you.
Well, absolutely. And I think, do you keep it in-house? Can one person at all be responsible for such a huge task, right? Or do you need to outsource the leadership? So I guess that does make sense on your outsourcing leadership, right?
My new term,
At
everyone.
first it was
Outsourcing leadership.
right. At first it was confusing, but it's very clear in that way that sometimes you do need to outsource because of the sheer volume of the task at hand, the burdens, the responsibilities. So I think that's not a negative thing at all. If you get to the point where you're like, wow, our organization is so large, it's full of so many brilliant people that have all of these unique, different needs. Now we need to bring somebody in house to help us motivate each employee based on their individual talents and personalities.
And I'm going to add on to that because I was speaking with a company the other day and we were talking about, coaching and how coaching works. And most of the time coaching is reserved to the top few. And that's great, but doesn't everyone need a coach? And now again, that pressure is on leaders. Like every leader needs to be a coach. How do you coach? You know what? If you've got 300 people that you're supposed to be coaching, you literally couldn't get it done in the time frame of work, and you would be overtaxed, overburdened, and you wouldn't get anything else done. So I do think that there is a place, as you're saying that, I'm remembering outsourcing leadership could also be, I'm going to bring someone in that can work with each person one-on-one or can work with small groups and bring people to their A game. And I'm the person who brought them in, so I'm a great leader. I don't necessarily have to be the person doing every single task of that. So I guess that's kind of what I meant.
Yeah, so you still get the results,
Yeah.
but it's not you that has to do all the work to get those results.
You don't think that sounds crazy?
Not at all.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, everyone. We are very curious what you think. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good day.